Hey guys. Okay, so I know I haven't uploaded a lot of videos in a long time, but I've been getting a lot of requests, and even with not uploading a lot of videos in a really long time, so I just figured, well, maybe I should make a video then. So one of the videos that I've gotten requested on a lot was what was it? Oh, it was flying tips. So how to become a flyer, um, what you should um, what you should expect when you are a flyer, how to better yourself as a flyer, and etc., etc. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to address is what to expect when you're a flyer. When you're a flyer, a lot of people think, well, flying, that's like the easiest part of cheerleading. But really, it's not. It's one of the hardest jobs, because I know basing is really hard, because you have to work with the flyers, and backspotting is awful because you have to work with the flyers. But flying, it takes quite a lot of concentration, and it just takes a lot of skill, and it takes a lot of confidence. So if you don't really have confidence that you can do a good job, I mean, because I know a lot of times whenever I tried basing or backspotting or whatever, um, whenever the flyer, when they lose their confidence, suddenly they're like 20,000 pounds heavier. They're so much heavier, and they do a lot worse. They look scared, and they're not confident. And confidence is just number one. Confidence. Remember that. C for confidence. Okay, another thing that you like a big thing is be considerate of your bases and backspots, because I know as a flyer, a lot of the flyers and me sometimes like get really wrapped up in yourself and you're like, well, I'm not doing this right, and what am I doing wrong? But like, and you're not really concerned like if you could be, I don't know, like hurting your base because you're doing something, or like, and like you're not really asking your base what you're doing wrong, you're just complaining a lot, or like you're not really, like I said, being considerate. So really one tip I can give you for that is really just like, you go up, you do it wrong, come down. Um, a good thing that I found really helped me is you ask your bases, you ask what you say, is there anything I can do to improve on what I was doing, because it didn't feel right, or I didn't do it right, and you guys, I mean, they're the ones that are there, and they can feel what you're doing. So a good thing is to definitely ask them, hey, what am I doing wrong or right? Um, Another thing that is really helpful to flying is just practice. Practice, 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 practice. Can't say enough practice. A lot of girls, their back spots or their bases, like, well, I want to be a flyer, and I wish I was a flyer. But they don't want to do anything to get to that position. They just want to complain and whine and complain and whine, but they don't ever want to work to like get it. So like basically, it's gonna take work, because you don't just get there and you're like gonna say, oh, you're gonna be the flyer, because positions, they like in those teams, they change like depending on skill level. One, skill level. Two, your heart. It's all about like how much effort and how much you want and how much you like really improve. Yeah, and third, it's improving. So yeah, that's definitely a big thing. Like if you're always complaining and whining and you want to try being a flyer, but you don't want to show your coach, your teammates that you've been working hard towards it, like by stretching every night to improve your stretches, or by looking up videos and watching people flying to learn. Because the more you watch it, the more you study a subject, the more you're gonna know about it, because you're gonna learn more about it, and you're gonna learn just different things. Because even when you're not flying, there's so many things you can do to improve your flying. Okay, so I guess that's it for that section. And then and so another part of that request, I'm just going to handle this all in one video. Yeah. Okay, so another part of that request was, how can you be a better flyer? I think I addressed a couple of these like before. Um, you know, number one, number one is practice, practice, practice. Like I said, that's definitely how you can improve your flying if you're already a flyer. Number two is, like I said, asking your bases. What can I improve on? What didn't I do right? They're there, and that's really the important thing. And again, I don't know how many times I can say this: practice, 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 because a lot of times, you want it, but if you don't think you're going to get it, then you don't want to try for it. But it's really the complete opposite. The harder you try, and the more that you want it, the more likely, if you don't already have it, the more likely you're going to be to get it, because I don't know, because people can see that you want it and see that you work hard for it, and so like they're definitely going to address that, and they're gonna notice that, and most likely they're gonna give you a shot, and because you practice, and like hopefully you've shown like improvement. Even if not, they're probably going to give you more than one chance, so they can see that you're trying a lot, like probably a bunch of chances, because they see that you're trying way harder, hopefully, than the flies that already have, and that don't even want the position. Like, doesn't look like they want it at all. So yeah, so that's another pretty important thing. Um, what was the last one? I can't remember the last one. Ugh. What was it? Okay, but I have a few from like thousands of months ago. I have a few stretching videos that shows you how to improve your stretching, and shows you how to improve your flexibility and get those pretty complicated flying positions. Um, I haven't uploaded a bow and arrow or a scale or a common one yet. I don't know, because I kind of stopped. So if you guys want that, then just request it or inbox me, and I will put it up. I have gotten some requests in inboxes already, but I don't know. So yeah. Oh, and I know, because I hate like people make excuses like, oh, I couldn't do it because I had so much homework, or oh, I'm off shopping because I'm just so busy. But no, I'm just kind of lazy. I don't know. I just see it there and it's like, maybe I should, but I don't know. I just didn't. But like, I thought people were still like inboxing me, like messaging me, so then I was like, well, maybe people want to know what I have to say. So I'm just letting you know, and just how to improve yourself as a flyer, become a better flyer, and to hopefully, the harder you work, you know, that saying, yeah, practice makes perfect. That's not true, actually, because no one's perfect. Practice makes better. So the harder you practice, the better you'll get. So that's what I want to say. Thank you to all my subscribers. I know because it's hard to get a lot of subscribers if you're not there, but I want to appreciate like everyone who subscribed, and everyone that has viewed my past videos and this video. So thanks. Bye guys, and have an awesome week.